Hello and welcome to the Inappropriate Guys with Joe and Tim.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Tim. I'm resisting not pointing.
Thank you.
My fingers are aiming, but not in your direction. Something else.
Fortunately, I am not up your butt, so your fingers are not heading towards me. We have a few things to. First of all, don't forget to follow us at Inappropriate JT.
Oh, get all the plugs out
on
right
Twitter.
away. Yes. Follow everything.
Send us your feedback on the radio show at angryhatemail@gmail.com.
Yeah.
But Joe was telling me that we doubled our listeners.
It's not worth clapping. It's not worth clapping for.
Is it true that we have 50% more listeners than you expected? Is that true?
Kind of. It is.
So thank you everybody out there for listening.
Oh God.
Also, Joe, were you surprised today when you pulled up and I was being handy?
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. So.
Yep. That's right. This is the bragging special.
We
doubled our listeners, and I was handy.
I was getting high on the way to your doorway, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I open it up, and he's painting.
I'm painting.
Yeah.
I had my little painting outfit on.
He had about 48,000 layers of painter's tape in every area and corner.
I think true people don't use the tape, right? Is that like a true?
No. People use the tape either way. It's just, it's usually a little bit neater.
Oh,
yours is just taped around the thermostat a cone.
The paint is coming back down. I mean, the tape is coming back down.
You didn't make that pretty, but other than that, yeah, I was
impressed.
I
had a ladder out.
I don't know. I can't really remember because I got so high, I blacked out.
Well, now all the fumes because I'm painting the foyer, so it's going up the stairs
so
to the first floor, up the stairs, second floor, and then I think it's creeping up to the attic.
Oh yeah.
So,
by the next episode,
if there's a lot of dead air at the end of this episode.
Call the cops.
Well, then,
no,
we don't
my
broadcast.
Apple Watch will rescue us if I fall out and don't move.
We don't broadcast live.
Yeah, no.
So we would never be able to post it. So they would never know we're dead. We would just be up here.
So okay, if we die, you have to post our last episodes. Since the computer, I have so many. There's so many lead-ins.
Is there a computer update?
There is an update.
So just to reset real quickly, Joe had a hard drive with professional and let's call it amateur porn. And apparently it crashed and Joe lost 12, 15 years worth of pornography.
It's sad. So
is there an update?
Did
you recover the porn? Is there going to be a screening?
It's going to be in the library. So I remembered something. Before the drive crashed, I had dropped my laptop a day or two before that and didn't think anything of it and thought it was fine. So I think what actually happened is the eSATA connector just got pulled out. So
it can't connect to the hard drive.
Exactly.
So the hard drive is fine.
I think the hard drive might be okay.
But the computer
so
can't
tomorrow is going to be my weekend of fappening or not.
So you're not going to take it to okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to take it to the Geek Squad
and
have the FBI show up. And then it's going to be the Geek Squad and then the SWAT Squad is going to show up after that. Yeah, that'll be
so there is hope.
Bad. There is hope.
There is hope that there.
Although a part of me is kind of maybe I should let it die. Maybe start clean.
I was really hoping you were going to hire a sketch artist and make them sketch out all the naked ladies who you had on your hard drive over the years.
Yeah. Oh god.
And then another thing that I guess I don't know if you were feeling woozy from the paint.
I still am.
But you decided you need to get your go bag.
Yes, I did. I got my go bag. Okay, well.
So Joe is actually now bringing for and I know you you want to start a separate podcast for your training.
Yeah. It's already in the works.
Or you're prepping. Sorry, not training. You're prepping.
My training. I'm training.
So I don't want to ruin your brand here, but it is a little weird that you're now bringing your go bag to podcast with us.
No, well, okay. So what I was doing was you have to You're gonna get me on a prep tangent. No, the short of it is, after you've completed your bag, you have to weigh it to make sure it's not over a certain amount of weight. Otherwise, it should be 10% of your body weight.
Okay, so that's what, about 50 pounds for you?
No, no, sorry, not 20%. It has to be 10%. 10% of your weight.
10%. So about 40 pounds.
Oh God.
Right?
No.
Wait, when did you get the go bag? Before or after you got fat?
No. It's for me now. So
did you have to keep, every time you lose weight, do you just keep taking it out
of the go bag?
Keep
slimming it down. So
I'm 150.
Yeah, so you're fucked. You're gonna have a toothpick and some Gatorade.
You had goggles in there, I saw. So that's good but I don't think the back's gonna be open.
Yeah.
So I don't think you get your laps in.
Yeah, no.
And then you said you had tampons in there, which I thought was weird because everyone knows you're just gonna be spending time on another man's boat, blowing him, trying to repopulate the earth.
Well, it's for the anal seepage.
Oh God! Oh, why did you? Inappropriate.
See, I was saving that one because I knew you didn't get it on the first one around.
Oh God.
Oh shit!
You're still gonna be blowing a man.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so you have tampons in your bag. But what am I supposed to? I'm 150. So my wife, before she was pregnant, was like 103.
Yeah.
So what does she bring? Like a handkerchief with her in a go bag? Like where was she going to?
Bring a handkerchief.
Not even a picnic. You couldn't.
Yeah, it's not even that.
A picnic bag weighs more than 10% of.
It's supposed to be 10%. So I mean, it would be 10 fucking pounds of stuff. It'd be 10
pounds of stuff is nothing, Joe.
10 pounds of stuff packed correctly is actually quite a lot. Like a medical kit weighs nothing. Like an entire medical kit weighs maybe like 2.5 pounds.
Yeah, but how much does a gallon of water weigh?
8 pounds.
So you can bring a gallon of water.
Yeah.
And like a Band-Aid.
You don't include the water. Your water is not included in your pack weight. So whatever water you're carrying is however much you're going to deal with, for pain. Your water is your pain, and your go bag is
just like
your
iPhone charger.
Yeah, your
cider,
your map of the continental U.S. and
the Jiffy Pop.
Yeah, oh, that's a great idea. What would your go bag be versus
It would basically
mine?
look like what they remember the goodie bags they used to give out at birthday parties.
A Pez dispenser,
Dum Dum lollipops, couple of Hershey Kisses.
The little guy with the parachute, like the green army man with the parachute that you threw him.
A Matchbox car. Yeah. It's gonna be the go bag. Is just gonna
Pixie
be
sticks. Okay,
I
so
think I'm good actually.
You survive, with the amount of calories and sugar.
If you can survive an 80-year-old birthday party, you can survive anything.
You can just power through with sugar. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna snort a pixie stick and just run.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can trade the Matchbox car for goods.
Oh, you're gonna
and
trade up?
services.
That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because some warlords.
That's a real thing. People bring things in their bag that are extra to trade for other stuff. So if you need to trade for something that you can't get, you have extra things to give away. So that's why you bring usually more medicine than you need to, not because you need it, but because you could trade it for something else valuable.
So if your Prepper podcast takes off, I want to be a special guest, and I will be. It'll be Doomsday, and I'm at an 8-year-old birthday party, and my go bag is the
what you make at the party
is the goodie bag they give at an 8-year-old birthday party.
A spork.
And we have to figure out
what you can do with it,
how long I can live with
how far you get.
Yeah, how far I could get.
You can get pretty far. You can make a compass pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think but see, because you think a Matchbox car, but some warlord has a kid. The kid doesn't have any toys. Next thing you're trading your Matchbox card for like a rocket launcher, and next thing you know, I'm like running like the northeast part of you're sitting there blowing a guy with your tampon in your butt.
It's the paperclip to house thing that the guy did. Yeah, you traded a paperclip all the way up to a house.
Yeah, I would totally do that.
You're gonna trade that all the way to,
and I would be warlord of like the northeast United States.
Oh my God!
You'd be begging me for safe passage.
Great.
I'd be like, "Hey, you shouldn't have skipped my son's birthday party, Joe."
No, I think we would actually end up on opposite sides. I don't think we would ever join forces. I think we would end up Hobbs and whatever his name is.
Well, that was
we would
the
be
short-lived show Revolution. That was the thing. It was like there were two generals who they were best friends in the army, but then all the power
I kind of
went
remember
out.
that.
It was a decent. I wish the show lasted a little longer. And then the
Maybe I
power
could
went out,
direct it.
and one guy became like the warlord, and the other guy was like the resistance or something. But they were best friends in the army. And actually, yes, that entire time I watched that show, I thought that was. One of those were you, and the other one was me.
That's perfect. Then.
There was no way we would be able. Our egos would not be able to take.
No.
Teaming up.
I don't think we would be able to team up unless we were forced to team up. You know what I mean? Like it would have to be like, well.
So what? My suicide didn't work.
Yeah, no, your suicide didn't work. Yeah, no, I think
I'm alive now. I guess I better team up with Joe.
I think it would be like we would separate Manhattan or something. You know, like I'll take the southern.
I'm not settling for Manhattan. I started with a Matchbox car and a bag of Dum Dum lollipops, man. I'm taking the entire Northeast.
The Northeast. You know how many other preppers there are? Actually, no, we would never be able to take Manhattan. Manhattan is too big of an island.
Yeah, but most of those preppers aren't going to be able to repopulate the Earth because no one wants to have sex with them.
Yeah, but you already. I don't know. Did you kill your wife and kid during this situation, or you didn't? I don't know. Depends.
Well, if they're dragging me down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming they're like out for the day when the apocalypse hits.
Oh, so assumed dead, presumed.
Well, remember
dead.
the plagues of Egypt? How like they killed the firstborn. So I'm just assuming that
we're going all the way to plagues of Egypt.
Yeah, I'm assuming for some reason that the apocalypse starts at like ankle level and it works its way up.
It goes
like
all the way.
The son goes first, and then the wife is shorter than me, so then she goes, and by the time it like passes like
so it's a literal pyramid.
By the time it passes John's height, I realize wow, something's happening here.
Yeah.
And that's when I move out.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you could be the shortest man on earth at that point because you're just slightly taller than John.
I'm not slightly taller than John.
You're not taller.
I'm like a foot and a half taller than John.
It's slightly taller.
It's radio. Yeah.
You have to believe me because it's radio.
No believing.
All right. So this is a good plug for your your prepper podcast. Hopefully half our audience will follow you there.
I'm hoping that our audience actually comes from there. That's the plan. So I've got a lot of stuff on my list, but I wanted to open up the floor to you in case you had anything going on.
I just ran through like 6 things.
Oh, good.
I had
Okay.
the tampons. I had my handiness.
Excellent.
I had our plugs, Inappropriate JT at twitter.com.
Nice.
And I'm going to save the rest of my brilliance for part 2.
Okay. So I want to continue with a little bit of prepper things since we were on the topic already. So the last time I was doing the show, I left pretty late, like around midnight or so. And
because we had a politic talk after.
Yeah, a very long, heated political conflict.
Did I change your mind on anything?
Nothing.
Oh.
So I drove home, and we all do this thing with the gas level in our car. If you know your car really well, you know how far you can go on like a low gas.
Is that Seinfeld episode when they were driving around?
Yeah.
Let's see how they can go on empty.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I know literally how much gas is left, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm driving. I'm like, oh, well, I'll stop in the next town over, which I was like, okay, that's fine. That's nothing. Apparently from here to like almost halfway to my house, which is like a 40-minute drive away, there is no gas station open on a Saturday night because
After
it's Sunday,
midnight.
because it's Sunday morning technically, and they're all fucking closed. And I literally went from point of interest to point of interest, gas station wise. I stopped at every single one, and they were all. I was like, "This is the Twilight Zone." I was
That's
like, "What
really-
the fuck?"
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's very surprising this day and age that gas stations even closed.
exactly. I'm
I
like,
didn't know
it's
they
just
even
an
manned them.
automated machine. Like you just put your card in.
There's no cash accepted.
There's
at night.
nothing. Yeah. You just type in the button and you go. So, but
That's very surprising.
so they must be like religiously owned or something. I don't know what it was, but literally I got to the gas station. Like it was the
Maybe they just don't want. No one wants to work the midnight shift.
It was the 5th gas station that I finally got to.
Did you have to get off the highway every single time?
I got off the highway. Well, at that point, I went local because I was like, well, fuck getting stuck on the highway.
So you just took local, hoping
because
that
there would be something. And I plotted out the little thing on my GPS and I was like, all right, it's got to be this one. If it's not this one, it's the next one. And it was literally halfway to my house. By the time I got gas, I was like, I probably could have made it to the house. But it was ridiculous.
But the ones in town were open, weren't they? The ones in town were
open.
open.
The one here was open, and that's the one that I was like, I'm fine. I'll just keep going. And so all that prepping, and I didn't learn my one lesson.
It all goes back to your prepping.
Yeah.
So that you have your bag of tampons and swimming goggles.
I would have had to
die because you run out of gas.
Yes,
you don't
exactly.
know. You're gonna have to
because you got too cocky with the gas.
You're gonna have to expand. Not only are you gonna have to expand your prepping to figure out where the 24-hour gas stations are, which ones have generators.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have to get gas, and you're not gonna. That was a big problem after Hurricane Sandy.
Yep.
Was that not only some of the stations ran out of gas, and the ones that did have gas didn't have power to pump it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to. Well, you know what? All that dick sucking on the boat will help because
I can suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
You're gonna have to siphon the.
And I think
there's going to be a lot of dead people, so you can just siphon the gas out of their abandoned cars.
And that's like one of the
skills.
Gas sucking skills. Well,
it's penis sucking skills, but it translates to gas sucking skills.
Just sucking skills in general. Yeah. My skills suck. Okay, yeah, I get it. No,
suck at podcasting. Suck at dicks.
We need more listeners. Well, at any rate. So I almost got stuck and I was thinking to myself, wow, out of all the stupid shit that I'm always prepared for, I just didn't think about the damn gas. And it was one of those realizations like, wow, the dumbest little thing really is the thing that gets you killed. It's not the stuff you're thinking about. It's the tiniest, dumbest fucking thing.
Which is why it doesn't even
why it doesn't matter. No matter what, you're fucked.
There's always going to be something that you don't see, you don't understand.
Yeah. It's that splinter in my finger. It's fine, and the next thing you know, you have an infection and gangrene, and you die like 4 weeks later.
And your car is so low to the ground. There's
no air resistance anymore.
But even like a slight, like if there was some kind of earthquake or some kind of an electromagnetic disturbance, no, you're not gonna be able to like get over like the little you won't be able to go through potholes. You won't be your escape plan literally has to be on like pristine. Freshly paved roads.
Part of my escape
and on a sunny
thing,
day, you can't even have rain or snow. If you have snow, oh my God, Joe, what if it?
No.
What if the apocalypse in the winter?
I have that actually. The van. I have a van for work. The van is not the sports car. The van is what I'm using. The sports car is getting ditched the first day.
The van. Now I feel like
the van is an excellent that you could live in. You can camp in. You could do anything in that. You can cook in that fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, the van is the ultimate apocalypse. 4-wheel drive, great in the snow.
But how do you get to the van?
Well, you got to get to the van. Or steal someone else's van. You know how many fucking vans there? You know how many, fucking Astro vans there are in the world that are just parked anywhere?
Yes, I do, because there's a red dot on the map. If you go to the sex offender website, and then you can find out.
Find your neighborhood local sex offender.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dots
around
have the van. And that's
plumbers' vans.
And it's very easy to
every plumber's
find
van.
the vans if you just go into the sex offender website. And
it's that, or you break into... You break into the rent-a-center, not rent-a-center, the renter lot things.
I don't know.
Because they keep the keys in that little box. You just rip that box open.
I think you have to
get
a Humvee.
But then you have the gas issue.
Well, you're gonna.
Then
that's
you're
what I'm
eating the gas.
I'm gonna convince you eventually that you
that I should just kill myself.
Yeah, because right now you have your go bag,
okay,
but you have your tiny car, and if there's any type of disturbance to the roads, then you're done.
Yeah.
So what's the point? And then you have to get your van, but then the van has bad gas mileage. So now you have this van.
It doesn't though. The van is
snow.
The van has like a 25-gallon tank, and it's actually really. I could drive. I've driven across the country with it. It's actually good.
It's a lot of federal crimes.
Yeah. It's a lot of. I'm not even going to say.
Violation.
Yeah.
When you cross state lines for immoral purposes, I believe it's called a man ass violation.
All right. Well, a man ass violation. Yes, it was definitely a man ass violation.
Those tampons.
All right. Well,
Take
on that note,
break?
yeah, definitely.
We'll be back at this.
And we're back.
So I have another on my reoccurring themes. Not incels, unfortunately. One of my favorite themes. But the inevitability of getting older. So
Jesus.
A few weeks ago,
the old man podcast. Yeah.
So on Friday, we're allowed to wear jeans to work. So
what kind of sad? Okay, continue.
To the listeners who don't know, we are not full-time podcast hosts. We do have real jobs outside of this.
We? I don't know about we.
Well, Joe's other job is editing the podcast.
Yeah.
But so we got to wear jeans on Friday. But I'm now of that age that
dad jeans.
That's exactly the point. Dad jeans Friday, and that's God. So and listeners, if you're not a dad jeans guy, then you're embarrassed by dad jeans guys.
Yeah,
but
you're wearing dad jeans right now.
These are normal jeans.
Those are
when you
jeans.
get to a certain age, apparently you need to just start tucking your shirt into your pants.
Oh,
which
why?
I don't. I guess because I don't know. I'm not at that age yet, and I'm not out of shape, so I don't know why. I don't know if it's because you're fat. Or because you're old, or because you just feel like you need to be neat. I don't know. I'm not there yet.
It's not neat though. Like get a shirt from Untucked. Although those are really expensive shirts.
I'm not at that age yet where I understand why they do it. But the point is, on Fridays we're allowed to wear jeans, and you do have to tuck in your shirt when you go to work. So
it's a bunch of dudes with tucked in jeans.
So there was a Friday night we were going out for dinner after work.
Oh my God.
And it was on one of the cool streets in the city where there's people out.
Yeah.
So I literally wore slacks to work.
Slacks.
Because if I'm wearing my shirt tucked into slacks, I'm clearly a man who left work, who's now out after work. But if I'm wearing my jeans, my dad jeans,
you just look
my
like a
shirt tucked in, now you're like, is this guy, did he just come from work, or is this just how it's a big Friday night out with the wife and the friends? He put on his nicest shirt and tucked it into his dad jeans, and now he's out and about. And I was just like, this was the first time because we've had jeans days for maybe a year and a half, but this was the first time now that I realized that people wouldn't know I was coming from work, and they would actually be question.
So you were being judged silently.
Well, I was concerned that I would be judged, so then I preemptively switched to work clothes because then it's very clear I had work clothes. But I'm just. This is, and you knew the dad jeans right away, and that's just this thing that I don't know.
I immediately picked up
maybe
on
in
this.
season 3 we can report back why our shirts are tucked into our pants, but I don't understand why. What about the shorts? People do it into shorts. Now that's weird.
They do it into jorts. They combine all of that shit.
Wait, people still have jean shorts? I thought that was
shorts with their shirt tucked in.
They haven't banned jean shorts yet.
They haven't banned anything, unfortunately. There's not much banning on clothing lately. But speaking of, the future and things that'll happen.
You're moving on from tucking in pants into shorts. I'm
trying to make something and I have nothing.
But right now the listeners are all listening and
they're all just sitting there
they all know those. What about
where is he going to go?
What about the people who tuck their t-shirts into their jeans? It's not even a button down. Their shorts. I've seen people who tuck in t-shirts into shorts.
Are these the same people that take off their shirt when they go to the bathroom?
I've never seen them in the bathroom. I don't know, but it's just. But what? How do we? Again, my recurring themes obviously are incels and just becoming old men,
getting old,
and I what part of you now makes it another thing, which this is getting hot.
Oh no!
Nudity in the locker room.
Wait, what?
Nudity in the locker room.
Oh, you're getting more comfortable of just being
nudity in the locker room.
A naked old guy.
How come? What's the
limit?
What's the flip that switches? But also just what?
When you're fuck everybody.
Everyone's just gonna see my dick for the next 25 minutes, and then
that was the worst part about. We would go. We all have the same community workout area where they have the swimming pool and it's called the Rec. And we all went there growing up.
When I'm broadcasting to the Philippines, everyone knows what a rec center is.
Yeah, but this is
like our rec center, but yours, listeners.
This is going to live on forever, so we could be famous
at this point. They know what the rec
center.
Everyone has a rec center.
Okay, so at the rec center, when I was in high school, our mutual friend Harry was like, "Oh yeah, we could go out there," because I used to work out at the high school because the high school had a gym with lifting weights, and when the football team worked out there, you couldn't get a spot, blah, blah, blah. So Harry told me, oh yeah, I just go to the rec, and I never knew about the rec, so we went there. And I was like, oh, this is great. And it was like $2 or something like that, stupid. And we'd go there, and I was like, oh, this is great. And I'd go work out with Harry, and I'm working out, and I'm doing all the machines, and I'm like, great, no one's here. And then he's like, okay, we're going to go to the steam room. And
the
I'm like,
hotness.
nice.
The hotness
so I go to the
begins.
steam room, and you get in there, and you got your, like, swim shorts on, and your sandals, and you're ready to go in.
And your goggles from your go bag.
You go and you open the room, and the room, like, you can't see in the room because you open the door and immediately, like, just a cloud of steam.
Out of the steam.
Out of the steam,
are those
glistening.
Cubes? Are those? Is that a?
It's just a giant.
Is that a mushroom?
Ball of fur with a dick shape.
Balls?
Oh,
are those multiple
God.
pairs of balls?
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm like, Harry, what did you bring me to?
I was on the swim team since I was 8 years old. And they used to not only walk around naked with the swim team there, but they used to have to put their leg up on the bench to dry themselves. Because, I mean, in your entire life drying off at home, every day you shower, have you ever put your leg up to dry yourself? But for some reason, if you're at the rec center and the swim team is changing, you need to put your legs up to make sure those balls are extra dry.
Okay, so now
I think there were perverts growing up.
I'm going to hit that topic right now. But do they still do that now? Because then that's clearly like completely illegal, because if you're nude in front of a minor, in like there's got to be something there, right? There's got to be something.
It's unclear. So right now they have signs up being like certain showers are reserved for the swim team during certain times.
Interesting.
And for a while they had like a sign being like certain locker areas were reserved for the swim team. But there's really nothing
separating the man ass from the boy.
But there has been less nudity. Like in the showers, there's nudity, but there's less. Like you don't walk into the steam room to a pile of penises anymore.
Why? What? How do we get on this stuff? God damn it!
Because it's part of getting old. Is that basically like what makes it okay? Like all of a sudden,
apparently
I guess I'm
you
old
just have to be
now.
an old perv to make it okay.
But what's the age?
The age when you stop giving a shit is the age. I could stop giving a shit right now. It's when you stop giving a shit.
Like there are people who I went to high school with that we used to shower. We used to shower without bathing suits on. After swim practice, we used to shower without bathing suits on, and then you'd like get dressed under your towel. And now, like, we all go to the rec together, and then we're all just standing there naked in the showers. And it's like, well, like, no one just was like, hey, dude, like, now we're just gonna be naked in the showers. Like what? Like, when did that become okay?
Like did I miss it? All the gay jokes, but you're the guy who's actually showering naked with a bunch of guys. I have never in my life showered naked with a guy in my ever.
That's weird.
I've never had my balls out with another man's balls in touching distance ever.
Yeah, no, that's pretty gay, Joe.
Yeah, no.
Okay, how do you not do that?
How do you not do that?
I think you might be hiding something.
It's the because I don't do it. I must.
Well, maybe
I must
that's
want
the thing.
it.
Maybe it's not an age thing. Maybe it's actually like the comfort. Like I'm
comfort
now.
Level?
Like maybe at like 17, you don't trust yourself.
Are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that you're going to go to the rec now and just go naked in front of everybody?
What I'm saying is maybe at a younger age, people don't quite trust themselves in front of exposed penises. Not to like dive in it.
But then you get to like
thing. You get to your 30s and like while you're married, you have kids on the way. So like you know like you just like no one's gonna touch my penis. I don't want to touch penis. But maybe at like 18. Maybe you're concerned, like maybe you secretly want one.
Is it like the church thing where they have all the rules against the stuff because secretly they know they can't control their own urges, so they put a rule against it. So
I'm just speculating. But then
this is not for you; it's for a friend of yours.
The real reason I think it is because I don't think people. Because people talked when you grew up, so like
people talk now, dude. We're on a talk show.
But like, if you were to like, let's say, go streaking.
So when was the first time you touched a penis, Tim?
My own?
Not your own.
If you were,
I think there's. Is it that month still? Is it that coming out month thing?
That was just a day. I think we missed that. That was months ago already. But if you were to go streaking at a party at 17 years old,
I never did that.
If you were to, everyone would know, and then they would all be like, oh, we
the
know
gay
what
guy?
that guy's small dick looks like, or his big dick looks like, or oh, he's got a funny looking body because like you were in a small circle. So maybe it's like you're
That
more,
wouldn't happen now though
basically-
because it'd be on Instagram or something.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is I think people are more comfortable being naked around strangers than they're around people they knew. And when you grow up, everyone who you would be around, like your buddies on a sports team or something, are people you know.
That doesn't make sense to the rec though, because everybody who goes to the rec is everybody who goes to the rec. Like that's not outsiders and strangers. That's literally your neighbors. That's going to the rec naked is literally going to the grocery store naked. It's the same people.
But everybody's naked at the rec and not the grocery store.
Why isn't everybody naked at the grocery store?
Well, if they were, then it wouldn't be weird to be naked.
Okay, well then there you go. We should have a nudist grocery store.
Well, like remember like the girls you played strip poker with.
Oh, do I?
But like then we. It's part of
the hard drive loss.
But so do we, because after they did it, you described what their boobs looked like and what their underwear choices were, and if they were.
We remember
shaven.
the thongs that people wore in high school.
And so under that, would you feel comfortable showing your penis, knowing the level of detail that people would later describe it to your friends? And I think that is the real reason why people get comfortable with nudity as they get older, is because they know that the people aren't going to go and tell everybody exactly what their body looks like. Where if like you did a 17 or 18 or 19 or 20, everybody's being like, yo, this is exactly what this weirdo's balls look like.
I think that just goes back to not giving a shit, though. I think it's just people don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like,
but I don't think other people give a shit. I think the younger age, if you didn't give a shit at 17 and wanted to swing your dick around, everyone else would be like, yo, why does this weirdo swing his dick around? And then we'd like say how weird you are.
Because it's also a bigger deal when you're younger, because dicks and vaginas, scary.
People need to email us on this topic or tweet at us, because I'm really interested.
Tweet your naked photo.
I'm really
to
interested
us.
if it's an age thing or like a social thing or like a I don't give a shit thing. Like
it's an American thing.
Oh, that's true.
Because you go to France and fucking
all this,
dicks and vaginas slapping in the face.
When I went to
like
Harry,
grab her in the pussy's just a hello in France.
This is the Harry special, because when we went to Miami, there was a top.
You grabbed Harry's dick.
There was a topless beach. Well, they're all topless.
Yeah.
But there was one beach where it was like all
mandatory
kids from like University of Miami or something.
Ooh.
So they had like all gone on a Sunday. They were all college age. They were our age. And all the girls were topless, and all the guys were. All the guys were in thongs. No, all the girls were in thongs. All the girls were topless.
Yeah, they were. Now it just got hot now.
And I was like, wow, like so there is a cult. Like I guess if these were just like the topless friends, and I guess it didn't matter anymore. Yeah, but did we ever tell the story on the air about how when we were that same trip we hung out in Gay Beach all day?
No, you're coming out wnow. Apparently, you and Harry went.
We were with a girl. Me and Harry and Bianca. So that was we got there on like a Wednesday or Thursday. So the Sunday was the day with like all the topless thong girls who were like all
Why
our
is
age.
it Sunday of all the religious days of the week?
Maybe that's when they don't have studies. I don't know.
Sunday, everybody's at church, so take out your tits.
They all just, but that was the one day we're like, oh my god, like girls who were our age who were like topless and in thongs. This is amazing. But the first day we got there, because we were on vacation, so we were idiots. So we wake up at like 9 in the morning.
You went the wrong time,
and we go down to the beach, and we get to the beach early.
People are in winter clothes,
and no, it was nice weather, but we get to the beach early, and nothing's set up, no one's there. So we take our towels and we just set up on the beach, and we set up near the shoreline, and it's me and Harry and, and the
you
girl
should
we're
have set
with.
up in the back.
and we're sitting there, we're like, wow, like there's just a lot of gay people here. Like everyone is gay. Like wow, like I've heard Miami is gay, but like this
You're
is crazy.
Gay, I'm gay.
So we don't think anything about it because the water's too cold to swim.
You
so we're just sitting there, the three of us.
I think this is the Tim coming out special.
And we're tanning, and we're talking to our friends.
And he asks you to rub his back on some suntan lotion.
This isn't to make your own gay adventure.
Okay, continue.
So then we decide we needed to go to get lunch.
Go on a
so
date.
It's like 11. Let's say it's like 11:30 now, right? So we get up to go to lunch.
Yeah.
And we turn around and we go, were those gay flags here when we got here? So the beach we had set up on
was
literally
the gay beach.
It was like 150 yards that was like book ended with gay pride flags
my God.
and like all these loungers.
It's that section.
So we were like 20 yards in front of that section and had got on the beach before they put up the flags. So we had absolutely no idea that we spent like 3 hours on a gay beach and just were like, wow, like this is crazy. Like everyone in Miami is gay. Like this is really
you were gay too.
We had no idea. We
had no idea you were gay. I know.
We had
Sometimes it just
no
happens.
idea that we spent an entire morning, our first day in
Together.
Miami, thinking how cool we are in Miami.
Oh
And
my God.
and then also my rental car was a Ford Focus. And it wasn't even like
So you
the
were
cool
definitely
Ford
gay.
Focus. So we were driving up and down because we stayed at Miami Beach.
Were guys like honking and hitting on you
So,
guys?
We're literally like
Hi.
driving up and down the beach.
In your
what's
tiny
it?
little
It starts
shitty
with a
Ford.
C. I forget the name of the road, but it's like that main strip.
Clitoris Road.
It's that main strip in Miami. It starts with a C. In Miami Beach, and we're literally driving behind like Lamborghinis.
Oh God.
And we're trying to like think. We're pale, we're skinny. We're in a Ford Focus and we're driving up and down like the main strip in Miami Beach, just thinking like
You guys.
it was the worst.
So
trip of my
clearly you
entire
were
life.
bottom, and you guys just had a fun time gaining around in Miami naked.
It was no.
It was phenomenal.
No,
for
we
you.
weren't naked. No, it wasn't the wreck.
So it was at the wreck. I'm
that
telling
was-
you, this is the Tim coming out special.
No one was
you
at the
kept
wreck.
making fun of me, thinking I'm going to come out, but I'm not. It's you. That's why you're so afraid of it. Because you had an experience. It's okay.
Do I sound afraid, Joe? I'm just.
Oh, you're embracing it. Are you pulling the James Bond thing? Where it's like, what makes you think this was my first time?
Oh, that was
When
weird. When all of a sudden he was like bi-curious, and what was that? In Skyfall?
Yeah, it
Or,
was.
or I think it was
Oh my
Skyfall.
God! It was. It was. Yeah.
With
It was
Javier
Javier
Bardem.
Bardem.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's the bad guy, and he was like he
was-
touches his leg.
Yeah.
Oh
No, that's
my
not
God.
this, Joe. This is not the coming out special. I was
Oh
just.
my God!
I'm married with a child coming.
well,
Joe.
I
I'm
know a
se-
lot of guys hide it with
I
married
am
with the
secure
child.
enough in my.
Oh no!
I would be out cruising right now, not podcasting to a.
That's what they call it, though. Is podcasting.
To a twice. Is that what they call it these days?
Yeah.
Is that the
Two
number one
guys
reason?
in an attic. It's called
It's called
podcasting.
podcasting. Oh God, I didn't know.
Oh God!
I'm not down with the lingo.
Oh.
Is that why everyone looks at me so weird when I say I'm
That's why
podcasting?
we only
with my
have a
friends?
couple of listeners.
Oh, they're out. Cause they're what? They're out podcasting too.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
sorry.
because they think that's what we're doing. They're like, listen
I
to
don't
this.
need to hear these
They're the
guys
inappropriate
talking
guys podcasting in an
Oh
attic.
God, I don't need to hear these guys.
It's all
having
like secret gay
sex with
code.
each other in an attic. Oh man, I don't know. This got out of hand. This got out of hand very quickly.
It's usually the other way around, so I like being on this side
It's
of
the
it.
first time I was had.
Yeah, you totally went down the rabbit hole of your gayness.
Oh,
And it all started with a story of you being naked and showering with boys. So I can't.
These are
I
important
can't
questions,
even make
Joe.
this shit up.
No, we were the boys. The men were naked.
You were. I'm
No.
not in this.
We weren't
story.
showering naked with boys. We were the little boys. Other people were
When
naked.
I was in the
Get
wreck,
it straight, Joe.
I showered with my shorts on and sandals on.
Yeah, that's weird. So again,
Yeah.
what's the age where you would, if you and Harry today were, if
No
Harry was
way.
around,
I
you would
still-
still, yeah, you got a small penis then.
No.
Okay, it's just a small penis thing.
No, it's not a small penis thing. It's literally like there's no reason.
it would be
for that.
weirder. It would be weirder. So like you just finished working out, you just finished steam room. Now you're hitting the showers. You're gonna just shower with like with your bathing suit on, and then like
What?
go about your
There's
day.
nothing. I'm not showering at the rec room to like then go on a date. I'm showering at the rec room to just get the sweaty nastiness off me so I could drive home and take a real shower.
Well, I shower and then I go to work.
Oh, well, that's weird. So you're taking a real shower.
Yeah. So if you were my
Showering
swimming
with the
buddy,
boys.
would you be showering with your bathing suit
I
on?
wouldn't be anywhere near you naked.
Yeah, that's weird. See, I think you're secretly gay.
We're on the radio
No,
right now,
I think
and we
you're-
have.
I think you're secretly gay.
About 16 to 18 feet between us.
If you're gonna swim, if you're gonna work out and then go to work, and you're not taking your bathing suit off to wash your balls out. At this age, in your mid 30s, you have a penis thing. No, that's weird. You either have like some kind
You're
of.
trying to turn around.
You either have some kind of
your
mushroom penis,
fetish.
or like just your balls are like
You just
the wrong
want to see my
size
penis.
or something. I've seen it, Joe. We all saw the picture.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We
Everybody's
all
seen
saw the
penis.
picture.
Oh my god,
And we
where is
told-
this radio show
and
going?
we told
this is you
everyone
trying to
about
turn
it.
everything around on me.
And we-
you know, the people are listening, just hearing us trying to get each other today.
I'll get you last.
Oh god.
We no, because remember when you sent that naked picture around, everyone saw it and we described it.
No, we're not getting into that.
No?
The show is over.
Show's over.
We're past due.
Okay.
Oh my
please,
god. Please email us
at angryhatemail@gmail.com if you want a copy of Joe's naked picture. Or if you want to know where I'll be
I
showering.
lost that photo too. I lost all kinds of shit.
Oh, you lost it? That was back when you were thin too.
Yeah, it was forever ago.
That was a really bad angle though.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
all right.
That was not. Joe actually sent the first dick pic.
I invented the dick pic.
You actually, you sent.
I invented the dick pic before people sent people dick pics.
It was over AIM, I think.
Yeah, it was. Oh God, it was. But I think it was emailed. I don't think at that time you could send an image through AIM. I think it was literally emailed and said on AIM, hey.
You sent it to my friend as an attachment.
Oh, God.
So she was able. No.
Yeah. It was, so
no, sorry. No, you sent it to her in the bio of the email, and it was the slow dial-up internet. So she was able to stop it before. She was able to stop it before it got to
line
the penis.
By line.
But then when she forwarded it to me, she did as an attachment. So it opened up at once, and we got the full penis. And then I remember inviting people over to show it. So,
God.
Yeah. So maybe actually that would be a really good season finale. We can invite the 3 other people who saw your naked picture with me. Or 4,
have a penis party?
I don't know. We could just all talk about like how it changed our lives. I
was the first penis to a lot of girls, so I don't know.
You were the first penis that I saw, besides mine. It was unsolicited.
A dick pic has to be unsolicited. You can't send a dick pic solicited.
No
one asks for.
Is this a rant coming, Joe?
No, I'm just saying. Like, when was the last time someone's like, "Oh yeah, send me a picture of your dick"? Like, it's always unsolicited.
Probably never.
Yeah, exactly. It's always unsolicited. It's like saying, I have to park my car and turn off the engine. You have to turn off the engine. You can't just leave your car running and park it and go home.
Terrible analogy.
I couldn't think of anything. I'm blinded by my own dick. All right,
I think we have to end the show now.
Oh, this has got off the rails.
Oh, that's how this is going to end?
That's how this is going to end.
Oh, I guess look forward to the next episode.
Yeah.
On that note.
God.
I'm like going off on a high note, Joe.
Yeah.
God.
Woo, that's a rough one. For anybody who's still listening, thank you. And
Inappropriate JT
at Twitter.
And angryhatemail@gmail.com.
Yeah, and subscribe to everything. Subscribe, whatever it is.
Please subscribe and leave 5 stars.
Our Pornhub. Subscribe to. We should start our own Pornhub.
I thought you were going to be a Japanese porn star. We'll have to do an update of your Japanese porn star career on the next episode.
We could do our own porn series, The Inappropriate Guys, but upload it to... I have an idea. $1 million idea.
Whatever gets people listening.
$1 million idea.
Whatever gets people listening.
Maybe not whatever. That's gonna end up with you and me in a gay shower.
There's nothing gay about it. I can't.
Oh my God.
I can't make it any clearer. The fact that you think it's gay is something wrong with you.
All right.
I feel very strongly about this.
You heard it here first.
I feel very strongly about this.
Okay. Bye.